Greetings and good morning, Amazon Prime. How are we all doing today? Hopefully very, very well. We're going to be extending our road as the very first thing we do, but it will not be the focus. It will not define the episode, people, I hope, at least. We're going to fix that boat, people, and we are modernizing. We're moving into the future.
Up periscope. Down periscope.
This is...
Yeah, just to be clear, so these will be heard on every submarine in the Royal Navy.
Yeah, they're just automating and digitizing everything. You know, the commander presses a button and the recording of your voice will be immediately.
Yeah, I'm not interested in all that. Can we just crack on? Fire the nuclear weapons!
That was good. But you think you could give it another try, this time say it in a less alarming way?
Fire the nuclear weapons!
That was a little bit too far the other way, a bit too jolly. Yeah, why don't you just try a few more times?
Fire the nuclear weapons! Fire the nuclear weapons! Fire the nuclear weapons! Fire the nuclear weapons!
Do you want to move on to the next one? We can come back to that later.
Abandon the vessel immediately.
So we've got a huge episode to do, or lots to achieve within the episode parameters is probably a better way of saying it. Look at the speed of me. I'm like a fucking mongoose. I think they're fast. I don't know, they're preyers. But people, we're going to get as much concrete. I said that. Clean out your ears, people. We're going to get as much of it down as possible. I can't speak this morning, apparently. And then we're going to crack on with the boat, and we need to do a huge biodiesel setup. We need brand new machines, and frankly this should have been done last episode, so let's just get on with it. Right, I'm not going to do the whole base, I'm not going to get bogged down in this. We'll stop here because there's no real reason to be in that direction, but let's give it a test drive. Look at the speed. Oh, this is actually a huge, this isn't a gimmick, this is massive. We're going to make huge use of this, and it's going to save us a huge amount of time. Perfect, I love that. Great material, highly recommended. There we go. Fine, we'll leave it like that, and we actually will stop there. So, people, this is very fun. It's hard to concentrate. People, what we need to do next is get all of these machines built, and we also need to build that boat up. I would like to do some buildy stuff, get some aesthetics done on the boat, because at the moment it's just hanging there. Gravity, you know, be damned. We need a big blimp balloon or some sort of something, and I would also like to make a very rudimentary start on the platform itself. Just the real basics, just going to be a long pillar in the sky, but we will get going with it. But let's do one thing at a time and get everything we need built. Well, just a little bit more, but this is for productivity, people. I'm using these machines. Okay, simply, we're just going to stack up a load of components for now. We just want shit to make stuff really easy. Lots and lots of motors, pistons, and about everything we will need. Now, people, the HMS Soy will be a mighty vessel, I promise you. I'm actually quite embarrassed with its current state, but I just stick a load of shit on it and hide the horribleness, and it will work out. That's generally, I think, how it works. Let's just put stuff on it and it'll look fine. Right, as per usual, I haven't done the maths, but hopefully this will be enough. We're going to start with the 4 combustion engines, all LV. This should be fine. Let's just get going with it and get them done. Okay, that's 4 combustion engines down. Next, I think we're going to do the macerator. Why not? Let's get it done. Right, we are rolling through these, no problem. I think we're going to do this centrifuge next. Relatively easy, and we have most of the pieces already. See, planning pays off. Righto, on to distilleries. Now, Asdog has been helping me with the maps, and he has the patience of a saint for even attempting it. And I know that we can handle about 6 distilleries with this particular setup, so naturally we're going to make a third of that amount. Fantastic. It's affordable, and we will scale up. Woohoo, we are nearly done, people. Just a couple of items left. I'm going to recycle one of our unused iron tanks, so that's coming up with us. We need a few little LV tanks. I think it's just one, and a little handful of conveyors. Then we're good to go, and we have a start. I think there's a few extra things we have to make, but I will start with that and just see what we can do. Oh, and people, thank you for joining the Discord. Really, really nice to see you in there, and it allows me to talk to you without missing fucking comments, which pleases me. And I've been looking through the screenshot section. I've been looking at some of your bases. Oh my goodness, I'm going to shamelessly steal some and put them on the screen now. Fantastic, just really to highlight some of the talent that's already there. It's insane. One of the many things I can never pull off is cozy, and some of you have nailed it, and the technology, I'm lagging very far behind. Oh, and this is Steamy Boy 2. He has a predecessor. I love it. Right then, let's just make a start. Let's grab what we can, and we'll run it all up to the top of the ship, and we'll start placing it down, kinda. Okay, first thing on the list is the compressor, and that is going to be fed by our IC2 crop farmer that's going to be farming all of our soy, and that's going to go straight into there and be pushed and squeezed into plant balls. Step 1, people, step 1. Right, next, macerator. So that's going to accept the plant balls, the soy balls, and then it's going to grind them into plant mass for us, people. The next step, step 2. Next, we put down our centrifuge like so, and that will spin the plant mass into biochaff, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to have that popping out the top, going up and over and down into our pyrolose oven. Right, and once again, this isn't actually a full setup. We're missing about 4 distilleries in the mix, but this is like a kid's starter version. This is like a kid's chemistry set, you know? We're gearing up for the real thing, and we will just, you know, upgrade it as we go. But 2 distilleries, it will be nice and fast, and it's better than 0 distilleries, that's for sure. Oh, shit, I'm such an idiot, of course. We're not done yet. I haven't actually made the pyrolose oven components. We need the energy hatches, the muffler, the fucking input-output. This thing is not ready. But we can put most of it down, and we can at least choose its placement and get some of the piping worked out. Very, very cool multi-block, people. And you know what? I wouldn't actually be angry at Greg if it set the floor on fire because of the coils directly onto wood. But I don't think it does. I don't think it does. But I wouldn't be angry. I'd be more angry at myself if it did. Okay, so that electrum pipe will carry the biochaff out of our centrifuge and dunk it directly into our pyrolose oven, and from there it will be spun up with water and cooked into fermented biomass very quickly, I'm told, which will then be deposited into 2, which should really be 6 distilleries, which will make it into methanol. We will pump that methanol into a chemical reactor. Oh shit, I forgot the chemical reactor. Damn it. Okay, well, yeah, we're very underprepared, but this is a good start, people. And in that chemical reactor, it shall react with sodium chloride and produce us biodiesel, people, with a little bonus, a little sprinkle of glycinol as well, glycinol. No problem, I'm happy with that. I wish I was better prepared, though. Okay, so we'll leave this little area here for the chemical reactor that I strategically left at the base. No problem. Okay, and everything else is wired up. We just have to put the hatches and all the various things in the pyrolose oven. We do have to run a little wire back through to our IC2. Oh, I'm a fucking rapper. And then I think we're done. Like I said, just a little bit of expansion required on the distillery side of things, but overall this isn't that bad. It's certainly surplus to go full efficiency. This will serve our needs perfectly, but I am aiming for full, so we'll get those other 4 built at some point soon. Okay, it's finally time to do some work on the ship. It needs to be done, people, and it's not the funnest thing to watch, but I'm lacking the time off of camera now. Oh, back in the day when I used to have time to do things behind the scenes. Those were the days. Nope, you've got to watch this and you're all going to get motion sickness. Right, it does mean we're going to need a lot of hempcrete, people. Lots and lots of hempcrete for that entire base, actually. Mostly because it's going to have so much fabric. It's going to have balloons and blimps, so I'm going to need a lot of white hempcrete, and I think we need to automate that, or at least take a few steps towards automating. I will start the project now while we're here, while we're gathering materials, and then we'll go up and we'll start building. Beginning with IC2 crop farmer, people, we're making another one. This is like our 4th one, or 3rd. We've stolen the one in this room, the surplus one we had, and we've moved it to the ship and are now using it for that. What we're going to do with this surplus oak farm, or bonsai tree farm, which we're no longer using, is change it into a wheat farm as part of our hempcrete process. So we're not going to complete the process, but we're going to make a good start. We're going to get a compressor done, we're going to get an IC2 crop farmer done, and maybe transplant the wheat. And then we're going to build, because I just have to get started on this base, or we're never really going to get started on bloody botany or Thorncraft, and at the moment that's blocking our fucking MB progress. There's a traffic jam, people. I need some building. Shit, we're running out of rubber again, people. We are almost rubberless. We're gonna have to go Sky Island hopping. I might just do one big ass fucking trip, grab 10k and then be on my way. Right, people, tea time, as is tradition. I don't think I've gone a single episode without randomly announcing that I'm having tea, and this episode is no different. I'll see you in a minute. I have returned, and I've decided I think we should probably try and make all of our pyrolose things while we're here. If we're going to go back up there, we should only go back up there once, and I've already made a start. We've got our crop farmer, and I've also made an extra LV hatch. Very, very productive, people. Okay, we're going to swap this all out for wheat for the reasons aforementioned. No problem. This should be a lot quicker. I'm wondering if there's a quick way to do it, but I don't have one at the moment, so we're going to do it manually. Oh, Oh, well shit, people, we have a quest. First breeding. No problem. I didn't expect to do any quests this episode. I had no plans to. You saw the icon. Oh, okay. Unknown seeds no more. Well, I guess this is about seeds. Maybe you didn't see the icon. Maybe I don't need it. We are making progress this episode. We're definitely working hard, so maybe there's no icon. Who knows? So where are these quests, and what do we get for it? Where the fuck are these things? Oh, here it is. Oh, fishing, farming, and cooking. There they are. First breeding, unknown seeds, and crop automation. Ah, so we're getting rewards for things we've already done. Perfect. Well, let's take all the loot bags. That's 3 more for the pile, people. Okay, I'm happy with that start, and if we stop now, it won't quite qualify as a distraction. Oh god, that's the only problem with having that concrete. When you come off of it, you feel like you're walking through fucking sludge. It's like when your piston boots break. You don't realise how slow things are. Okay, I'm not too sure what I'm going to build. I'm just going to kind of go with it, just start placing blocks, and I'm going to try and raise this front section a little bit. We'll leave it dipping down in the centre of the deck and then raise it up again towards the back of the ship. And that's about as far as my imagination has carried me thus far, but let's just do it. The thing that scares me most, people, is how big this bloody balloon's gonna have to be. If it's too small, it'll look ridiculous. I only want it to look bad, not ridiculous. That's too far. Okay, so that raises the front a little. And then we can, yeah, okay, it's coming together. It's coming together, trust me. Once we start putting shit all over this and hiding this, because this is like the disgusting underside, the innards of the build. As soon as we start bolting things on, distractions essentially, that pulls your eye away from this horrible shape and bland colour palette, it will work, I hope. Fingers crossed, people. Right, we're pulling out. Jesus, this is a bit harder to build on. Okay, we'll get used to this, people. We're pulling out the copter pack. We've got enough diesel, I think, to make a good start on some of the gubbins and bits and bobs on the ship, and it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I won't make you watch it all, don't worry, but just most of it. Right, I'm thinking this grate, the crate kind of oak plank texture. That'll be fine. I like it, because it's got a lot going on. It's a busy texture, people. I love busy textures. Now, I've not thought this through at all, so I'm not really sure what we're building at the moment, but we'll just wing it. We'll just keep clicking until something happens. Right, so those, obviously you got the anchor to the deck of the ship. That's that big kind of metal chainy thing. And then you got these kind of serving as bands that are going to wrap around and hug and embrace a large balloon. And I'm hoping to make the balloon look non-linear. I don't think I can achieve misshapen just because I lack the skill, if I'm honest, but I can definitely get non-linear, so we'll work it out as we go. People, I'm getting better. I'm getting much better at recording now. I've lost about maybe 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes worth of footage. Not too bad. We're starting the bloom side of things, although I don't really have the hempcrete yet, but I just wanted to put it down more to contrast the colour versus the other colour. You know what, I think we need to reorganise as well. We may need another icon, because building is taking up a lot of time, and it's not everyone's favourite thing to look at, you know. It's pretty fucking boring for most, I would imagine. You want technology. So maybe we need a new icon, so, you know, avoid this building episode or some shit. We'll work that out too. Oh yeah, look, nearly forgot. This is what I missed as well. We've started to make a rudder, people, an air rudder. Fantastic. As long as we put lots and lots of stuff like that on this, the build should kind of just merge into something that's not hideous. We'll find out. Well, no. No is the answer. I do not have an idea for the engines yet. I thought I could come up with something, but I don't like that. But that's fine. We'll work that out later. That's inconsequential, a minor detail. Oh, it will get there. It will get there. There's some promise there. That little bit of detailing at the back, it helps. It really helps. More of that. Just as much of it as possible. Just throw it at it until something good happens. Right, people, I had come back to resupply, but we should probably do what I forgot to do before you went running up there. We need to make everything to get that Pyrolos oven working. I just need to work out exactly what we need. It's LV variants of all of them. I think we can go for ULV, but I say we just go for LV. And that should be fine. I think we only need one energy hatch for this particular recipe, which I'm assuming will be its only job. We'll make a whole new Pyrolos oven for the main base. And that should be fine. So let's just get everything we need to get and then get back up there and finish that bloody build. Oh yes, I'm still manually doing this as well. The witch farm isn't fully automated. It all runs into a chest where it stops and then I come and manually clean it up and poke it all through into where it needs to be. The reason is I'm collecting rare items, as you can see here, but mostly the books. The diamond armor doesn't mean much to me. I'll probably scrap that. But the books, I want as many as possible, and some of them are quite good. We'll go through them at some point, but there's no fortune. I want fortune free so we can replicate it and then put them on all of our loot bags. So that's essentially what I'm waiting for. As soon as we get a loot book or an enchanted book I'm happy with, we'll link this all up to just get macerated, you know, and straight into the furnaces and shit. Don't you worry, I can't speak. Oh, it's very annoying as well. I hope you know what I'm sacrificing for the series here, people. I'm going to have to change around my entire chemical schedule here, because some of them are not conducive with anything, really, to be honest, but they're my favourites. But no worries, the series comes first. Oh, everything in my body is screaming to jump on that. I know I'll fall through it and die, so won't be doing it, people. See, I'm growing up. Fucking hell, there's a few more bits than I thought. There's loads of stuff. We need fluid input, we need fluid output, we need a muffler tip to deal with the pollution and all sorts of stuff. But we are about halfway or approaching there, so that's not too bad, people. Let's keep momentum, let's keep going, mustn't grumble. I want that fucking thing built. Right, that's the muffler down. That leaves just one. Perfect. I'm excited. I don't know. Hopefully it just goes up really easy and it's not a complete fucking arseache to build. But we will see. We will see. And this muffler hatch, not muffler hatch. We're making the repair and maintenance hatch at the moment. I think that can only really be done, unless you have duct tape, it can only really be done in here. So we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way with all the tools. Right, people, let's go. Let's just drag it all up there and just see if it works. Well, and you remember, if anyone watched the other episode with the EBF, it was an absolute fucking nightmare for me. I really, really struggled with it. So hopefully this time will be a little fucking sludge. No problem. Right, let's get up the boat. Let's get this sorted. So the ring that's securing the balloon to the ship at the front and the back of the ship will be smaller in diameter than the ring in the center of the ship, if that makes sense. I want the balloon to get wider as it goes in and then thinner as it tapers to loose points, you know. We'll see what happens, but okay. Wish me luck, because this gave me such a fucking headache last time. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to wing it, and then if that fails, I'll look something up. Right, so I'm just really following the work we did earlier. We'd already traced out some locations. They're not changing. Maybe you have to finish the block, but typically what we're looking for, people, most of you already know, but the block that we're placing, when we know it's been accepted by the multi-block gods, it will change colour to match the multi-block that you're trying to place it in. And that's when you know, 2 thumbs up. If it doesn't, you're fucked. I got a little confused, people. We've accidentally got some fish oil in our lovely new oven, so we'll get rid of that. Well, people, it's not multi-blocking. This is the opposite of what I said. You know, because it's not changing, you're fucked. I know I'm fucked because it's not changing. See, this is a learning channel. I'm getting a little bit more of a feel for the mod pack now. Yes, there we go. See, unfucked. We just built it, and we have to build it exactly like the blueprint. I think I don't know what I did before, but it was obviously wrong, and this is right at the moment because this is the innards of the ship anyway. No one's going to see it except us. It's our secret. I'm not really going to care too much what it looks like. I'm just going to plumb it all in, get it working, and I will focus on the, making the outside of everything look nice. And this isn't completely finished, apparently. We do need a few more tweaks. I have to move the muffler, but that's fine. We worked it out. We cracked the code. I'll fix it. Okay, and there we have it. Looking, fuck's sake. Just when you think it's done, it's not. Come on, girl. Yes, come on. Okay, now I think it's done. We've got one more hatch to place, and I think what it seems to be is it wants the input at the top and the output at the bottom. Okay, gravity plays some sort of a role in this machine. I accept that logic, that makes sense. Okay, so I think we're done, almost. Let's get this thing placed, and then we can start fucking trying to improve the ship, because it is really on my mind. I do apologise, by the way, if I bored anyone this episode. My apologies, I just have to get it built. Oh shit, yeah, all of this stuff. Cool, so it's working, we've done it. We have absolutely done it. No problem, so we have to go, if you remember from the EBF, most of you probably know, but you have to run loads of tools through this machine to trim away fucked up wires. You've got to hit it with a hammer to bend a pipe back into I don't know, I'm trying to give it lore. But you have to fix the machine, basically. I think we're a few tools short. We need a wrench, which we have, and it's just the soldering iron, which is absolutely back at base. That's no problem. We'll go back for that. Oh, I forgot a few things, people. I've come back for wires. We need ×4 redstone cable. We may need to expand that if our power is insufficient. And we also need a chemical reactor, which I cannot be bothered to build, so we're going to steal the one we have and I'll replace it later. How lazy. Right, so that's the chemical reactor placed. We're now building our biodiesel main pipeline, people. This will house our delicious biodiesel, some of which will be deposited in this direction here, which will drop down directly into the engines, and that will be the first priority of our biodiesel. And anything that cannot fit in our engines and keep the system running will go off in a different direction and fill a tank with the delicious stuff that we're looking for. Very smart, I know. People, it's ugly as sin. Ugly as sin, and I don't care for now. I will. This will absolutely start to tear me to pieces. It will rip my soul clean from my body at some point. But for now, I don't give a shit. I just want it working. Right. We need to start building, because I'm running out of time to fucking do it, and it needs to be done. I kind of like all the pipes everywhere. I've tested this, it's working. Or it would be if Silly Bollocks here didn't forget to bring the sodium hydroxide up to the ship. We've been down like 4 times. I thought I even made a list, people. Okay, right, well, let's just get this ship built, because we are running out of time. Time to lock in, people. We're going to do some building, and I would like to get a very, very rough idea of how tall this bloody world is. I've got a horrible feeling that sky limit's going to be nerfed in the same or similar way that the depth limit was. Yeah, so we'll see. Let's just go up and up and up and see how up we can go. Not an ideal height, people, not an ideal height, but I think we can make it work. We will have to make it work, because we've already started, haven't we? We're locked in. This base may be a little wider than I thought, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Let's work with what we have, and let's just keep going. Right, that will do. I was more interested in finding out where the height sky limit was, but this is the start of a pendulum that's hanging towards the bottom of the base, you know? This is just like an access point, one of many that this boat happens to be docked to. No problem, let's get on with the fucking boat. Right, I've done a little chicken wing, people, just one of many, a little fin, and it will be replicated on both sides. I need to give it a bit more, I need to add another dimension to it, because, yeah, this is not enough, but this will hopefully break up some of the travesty that is the boat itself. We will find out. A threesome, people. 2 dimensions is not enough. We're introducing a third, and I think this is probably the best place to put it. I'm just going to drag this down here, roughly trace this below it, and give it a dimension. It'll look fine, I promise. Okay, small improvements. It's definitely better than just the wood, I guess. But no, we'll work on it. We'll introduce more shit to cover it up, and it'll be fine. Makeup solves everything, people. Oh, we still need to do... Hang on. These water tanks are going to be a problem, aren't they? We'll relocate them, no problem. People, thank you so much for watching, as always, and I hope to see you on the next one.